My name is Louis XVIII, King of France and Navarre, the sovereign who sought to heal a fractured nation after years of revolution, terror, and empire. Born into the House of Bourbon, my journey to the throne was neither direct nor simple. I ascended in 1814 after the fall of Napoleon Bonaparte, but my reign truly began in 1815, following the turmoil of the 100 Days. Allow me to recount the years from 1815 to my passing in 1824, a time of restoration, struggle, and delicate balance. When I returned to the throne after Napoleon's defeat at Waterloo, I inherited a country divided by decades of revolution and war. The monarchy had been overthrown, and the people were restless. My task was daunting, to reconcile those who longed for the traditions of the old regime with those who embraced the changes brought by revolution. I began by issuing the Charter of 1814, a document I believed essential to ensuring stability. It was a constitution that guaranteed many of the liberties gained during the revolution, such as equality before the law, freedom of religion, and the protection of private property. At the same time, it reaffirmed the monarchy and restored some of the privileges of the nobility. My aim was clear, to govern as a constitutional monarch and to bridge the divide between the past and the present. The years that followed were fraught with challenges. My court was filled with ultra-royalists, men and women who despised the revolution and sought to undo all its reforms. They clamored for vengeance against those who had supported the Republic and Napoleon. Yet, I knew that harsh measures would only deepen the wounds of our nation. I chose moderation, though it was a path that earned me enemies on both sides. The assassination of my nephew, the Duc de Berry, in 1820 shook me deeply. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of the Bourbon Restoration. His death reignited the ultra-royalists' fervor and led to a more conservative shift in government, as my ministers sought to clamp down on dissent and shore up the monarchy's position. Still, I remained steadfast in my belief that France needed unity, not further division. Economically, our country faced significant hardship. Years of war had drained our coffers, and the indemnities imposed by the Allies after Napoleon's defeat weighed heavily. Nevertheless, I worked to stabilize our finances and rebuild France's reputation on the international stage. Diplomatically, I sought to maintain peace in Europe. The Congress of Aix-la-Chapelle in 1818 was a highlight, as France was readmitted to the concert of Europe, signaling our return to the community of nations. I often reflect on the weight of my crown. My health declined steadily throughout my reign, yet I carried on. I was known as Louis the Desired by some, but I knew the title was not without irony. Many desired me not for my virtues but for the stability I represented after years of chaos. My gout confined me to a wheelchair in my later years, and the pain was a constant companion, but I refused to let it weaken my resolve. By the time of my death in 1824, I had reigned for nearly a decade. I left a legacy of compromise, striving to blend the old and the new. My brother, Charles X, would succeed me, but I feared he would not continue the path of moderation. My dream was a France united, a kingdom where monarchy and liberty could coexist. Whether I succeeded or failed is for history to judge, but I can say with certainty that I gave my life to the service of my people and my nation. As I reflect from beyond, I hope the story of my reign serves as a lesson in resilience and the pursuit of balance in the face of division. The road of restoration was never easy, but it was my duty, a duty I embraced until my final breath.